Welcome back to Antigua, Barbuda. Today's Throwback Thursday. The reason why I'm speaking this slowly is that I'm hoping that the time runs very quickly. I'm sitting on the couch with the one and only Joy Lawrence. She has joined us again this week to bring us some stories. Now, we're hoping that these stories are palatable for morning TV. Ms. Lawrence, good morning.
Good morning, Ursula.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes?
Good. You look splendid as always. People can't see your shoes on TV, but, you know, you're always very sought out. I'm hoping you treat me well today. What are we talking about today?
I'm not going to treat you well because it's not your thing.
What thing is it?
All right. Now, last week, I spoke about, what did I speak about last week?
You had some village stories, some nice little...
About the
calm...
genealogy of Charles Thwaites, coming right down to Dr. Baba Thwaites. And that was so interesting.
Yes, it was.
You remember? But I didn't get any feedback.
Oh, because, you know, people like the drama. People like Jumbi and the Jabless.
I'm come with the Jumbi today.
And the Jackalanchan.
I come with the Jumbi today.
And the Sukana. What Jumbi story come with today?
All right.
And I bet there's the people again, eh?
Yeah, well...
How no?
Because I have to start from my home.
Okay.
And then I branch out into Parham and John Hughes and all them places there.
No, there's not places I frequent, so it's all right.
Okay,
I'm not pick
good.
at your top, but it's good.
No. This story is entitled Mother Back Back.
Mother what?
Mother Back Back. In the early years, certain villages were known for odd, sometimes evil characters. Some people call them devil men. Can you take that?
I hear about that already. Go
All
ahead.
right.
I'm good.
I remember one night in my village, Bethesda, one dark, rainy night, everybody was fast asleep. One of those devil followers tried to get into our house, and this is no joke, I witnessed it myself, through a bedroom window. One sister saw him and screamed out, "Murder! 1.5 murder, you know, because she's so frightened, she choked up, she couldn't even finish the last part of the murder. Oh, why? Everybody jump up. The man ran away quick. The next morning, we could see big footprints in the damp ground. All right. Now, if people want to steal your things, they don't come to your bedroom window. They go in the living room or someplace without people. Not so. So you know that the person was there for one thing, to thief a human being. Okay. Now in those days, the devil followers and them used to thief people, cut out their hearts, and offer them up to the devil in exchange for information on where to dig for money. It was usually in some dark, lonely place between cane fields where the roads meet from east to west and from north to south. Where you call that yourself? Crossroads. Right at the crossroads, they're going to meet.
Who bury money for dig up money?
It's not nobody borrowing money. It's the devil put the money in there for them.
Oh, Father Lord.
Wait.
But why the devil have to dig the money? Why not just give them in there?
Because they have to suffer. Wait.
Okay, all right.
You think it's just gift?
Go ahead.
Huh? A person could go alone on these, could not go alone on these missions because it entailed plenty work and taking plenty blows. The deal was, one must dig for money and take plenty blows while the other read from a special book, not the Bible. Bible not involving no devilish things and so. They took turns in digging and blows taking. People greedy, you know, so they're going to take plenty blows and get plenty money. The more they dig, the more the money come up. But it doesn't come up quick, no, it takes slow, so you get the blows until the back raw like meat. But when you're going home with the pocket bulging of money. Now, here's a story of an actual heart taking out ceremony that happened in my village. If you don't believe me, go to Bethesda now. Ask the older people if this is true or not. Would I come here and lie, Ursula?
No, but I'm hoping you would, because the story is better not be true. Go ahead, let me hear you.
No, this one is true. It's true too. You're going to see.
Me not going to see tall. I will hear. I will not
well, that's
be
what I mean. A woman from John Hughes, they bring another village from time to time because nobody talking about them. I talking. A woman from John Hughes used to walk backwards. So they call her Mother Back.
Sorry.
She used to conduct, laugh all you want. She used to conduct cult-like meetings in Bethesda with like-minded people. They all dressed in long white gowns and white turbans. One day in broad daylight, you know, them people brazen. In the early 1940s, they decided they were going to get somebody openly, not hiding, cut out the heart and offer it up to the devil for money. This actually happened. Real life thing, this.
Okay.
Okay. So don't come back with that, it's not true. It's true. Mother Back came with her sharp knife. They got a lady, gave her a potion to sedate her, tied her up and laid her on the floor of a house in the village. I can't call it house, but I'm not going there.
So they took her from John Hughes and took her to Bethesda?
No, the woman...
This is John Hughes?
The woman... No, she walked from John Hughes to Bethesda.
Oh, back way, okay.
Yes, and they found somebody in Bethesda to do their deeds on. Mother Back went into a trance and began to utter strange sounds like Sotananaya ha 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 ha. Sotananaya ha
Joy,
ha ha.
Lawrence, we don't need to hear all the
Sotananaya, shut your ears, close up your ears, Ursil. Sotananaya ha ha ha. She then proceeded to open up the woman's chest and cut out the heart. But it's true. Why you don't want to hear what's true?
Tell me where to go to get the okay, so afterwards, tell me whom I can ask.
You can go and ask Sarah Gore in Bethesda.
Okay.
Sarah Gore. She will tell you. She's 90-something. See, she will tell you, and she will tell you more that I'm telling her, because she will call names.
Okay, no thanks. Go ahead.
So just
cool.
Just hush and
cool.
open up your ears and brace your heart. Put your hand over your chest if you don't want your heart to drop out. Okay. She then proceeded to open up the woman's chest and cut out the heart and put the pulsating thing aside for safekeeping. If you see blood. Then she went outside and began to shout to everybody, come and see what the Lord do. Which Lord? Which Lord? She mixing up this. Anyway, then
different lords, so.
Words, yeah, the devil just call Lord to.
What is that on the screen there? I am not even looking. So just go ahead.
That is Miss Goa.
I don't know what is that, but you go ahead and read. These people here have no regard for my sanity. Go ahead, Joy. It came off the screen, so it's all right.
Okay. Okay, I don't even know where we reached, Lord help. Ursel, you have my head
They took
busted.
the pulsating thing
You
and...
really have my head busted like if Jumbi round. No, it's not so because you're a man of God. So leave.
Amen.
So I'll leave you out of that.
Good.
You were a good crusader, Pentecostal crusader.
Yes, very, very good.
Okay,
Thank you.
I know that much about you. Word spread, and the whole village, Bethesda and Christian Hill, gathered round. Some people even went inside the house to see the lady sewn up and dressed, lying on the ground, dead. Mother Back expected her to come back alive.
No thanks, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm not looking at it on TV. Hey.
Look at, oh, you see that now? Oh.
No.
See the blood on Mother Back from? Mother Back have all the blood and everybody crying, oh gosh. Look at it.
I need an increase in my salary. This is stress.
But they should
No, come on.
They should
people.
put you out in the waiting.
No. Who?
Okay. And then, you wouldn't even hear about this. You're good?
Go
You're
ahead.
taking it?
I'm being paid to take it.
You
This is
make
the one
my
that I will take
heart,
one
you
for
make
the
my
team.
heart beating fast.
No, I'm
because you.
kind of things here.
Okay. Some people even went inside to the house to see the lady sewn up and dressed, lying on the ground, dead. But Mother Back expected to see the woman come back alive. People call the police. Police had to come all the way from Willikes. Bethesda never had a police station, not even now. It was Param Willikes and All Saints that served Bethesda in those days. Mother Back tried to get away, by walking backwards up to Thomas Bay. Imagine.
Back way and get away. What is that?
No sense she has. And she's crazy and she full of power kind of thing. But of course, the police caught her. She and another member of the cult spent years in prison for their crime. Not calling nobody name. Those people are all dead and gone, but the story lives on. Story end. Leg bend. If you want more village tales, come back again. Coming back with the old time something.
You just love a revel for me demise, you know. How would they expect the woman to come? You take out her heart, you saw how she will come back alive.
Because they had clothed with the devilish thing.
And this is the middle, this is high daylight.
High daytime.
And people gathering around. And have to go to jail. What stupidness is that?
Look, when people serve the devil, right, they don't think clearly, you know. The devil convinces them that they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's
but it's true. You see the woman there who was telling the story?
I saw a bit out of the corner of my eye. That's been
so why don't want to look at the lady who told me the story?
No. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. Your story is bad enough. I don't want to hear it from the horse's mouth up. No. She walked from John Hughes to Bethesda back way.
Yes. She always walked backwards, yes.
They were dressed in white turbans and white long cloaks, you see. And then they went to steal a woman, drug her, tie her up, cut out her heart, sacrifice her heart to the devil to get money. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Sew her back up, and then they got arrested and served time in prison. But then done dead, obviously, because it's the 1940s.
Early.
And I can't even say this is a story because they said these old-time stories, I believe they were because they didn't have a lot of street lights and the place was dark, and you know, people make up all kind of things in the darkness.
So you don't want to go up to the prison and look at the records and see who was in prison in the early 1940s for that?
I had never even been inside the prison, but that's another story altogether. No, thank you. And she and her mother back on the prison record, I'm sure.
Mother Margaret.
Okay, Jesus mercy. And who's she related to again? I don't want to say.
Don't go there.
But that should be a question to ask. Okay.
Yes, but you go ask the lady you saw there.
This week you can talk about genealogy.
But when I talk about, nobody called me and said nothing about the genealogy, and I thought that was really good.
So let's mix the genealogy with this story. Who Mother Margaret related to?
She come from John Hughes. How would I know?
Sure. All right.
But I know the people in the story, but I'm not calling. I'm not talking.
You know, people in the story of descendants
people
of people
who
in the
went to the prison.
For the same crime?
Yes, but I'm not talking.
Popular people that we would know, you mean?
But I'm not talking.
If we ask them questions around town.
You get interested now. You want me carry in the village and carry to the people and never ask them.
No, so, I mean, okay, to be honest, I've heard the first part of the story about digging for money and that sort of thing. I've heard about the blues part. That, you know, to get money, you have to take blue. Because I've heard some story, I think, or is it Antigua? Somebody getting blue in the house late at night and they're alone in the house and just ball out and thing, but yeah. But why people doing that kind of stuff there? I don't understand.
Ah, boy. Well, that was then, you know, but times have changed. So it's not rampant now, but I know it was earlier on. Because people didn't have much to do but just work in the fields, and when they go home, they're bored. That's why parents had so many children.
I believe this was also the absence of prophylactics. But you know, another story altogether. All right, what are we doing next week, Joy?
Well, you tell me what. I'm saying now. Tell me what you want, and I give it to you. If you want genealogy, if you want like the spring and the bilbo and the things, because I'm starting with Bethesda, then I branch out into Param and other places, Barbuda, and so I have Barbuda stories, you know.
Yeah, we want some of that too. I mean, the Barbuda with the sinking of the boat, and so that was a good story.
I gave it that.
Yeah, they read a snippet of the one she fell out and her account of when she went overboard.
That is my favorite story to tell. Because it actually happened, you know. It actually happened. So I will dig through my books, and if you give me a number, I'll call you and ask if you want this one or that one.
Oh, because you think you'll tell me some story on the phone.
No. I will tell you a little about it, and you tell me, I would like to hear that one. Because I don't want when you come, you're shaky.
No, you don't do me that, but you don't want to come shaky. You well know when they got when they come with their story.
But I didn't know it. Look, sometimes I bring Ibis, and you have a new girl.
Ibis strong, you know. Ibis heart in the light. Ibis cool. But you know, little
I
problem.
can see a heart beating through your shirt.
Yeah, I mean, even kind of stuff. I don't like funerals and much less to.
What is life?
It's death, it's not life. Anyway, we're going to take a break. I can't read that Facebook comment.
There's a Facebook comment.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It's on the Jumbi stories. All right, we're going to take a break. We passed the 8 o'clock hour for headline news. We're going to come back to that, and then we'll be joining the couch. We have more trivia for you today. Throwback Thursday here on Antigua Barbuda today. We'll be right back.